Hello and welcome. You are listening to the At Home with Ifeno podcast. This podcast is for anyone, male and female, who believes that the home is the cornerstone and foundation of a flourishing society and a better world. Here, we'll guide you through the intricate journey of building a home that's not just a physical space. Whether you are single, preparing to share your life with another, a couple cultivating a shared dream, or parents tending to the garden of their children's hearts. Every other week, we'll talk about topics like practical tips on managing family finances, creating a beautiful home, conversations on courtship, marriage, parenting, and much more. The At Home with Ifeno podcast offers a rich tapestry of inspiration and support. Join us as we explore creating homes where love resides, families thrive in wisdom, and the seeds of a brighter future are sown, just as God intended. Hello, and welcome to At Home with Ifeno. How are you today? It's already March. Wow. I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are connecting with us globally. How are you? How is the family? How is business? How is work? Whatever you are engaged in, I want to believe you are doing well. And I'm here to just reassure you that don't give up. Keep moving, keep going. You fall, you rise, you make mistakes. Don't stay there guilty. Pick yourself up and continue the journey. So today promises to be a time of refreshing. It promises to be worth your time listening. So I just want you to get that place where you avoid every distraction and give me your listening attention, because today's episode is going to help you reset, especially in the area of our nutrition. So let me start with something really honest. Dear listeners, most families today are not eating badly because they don't care. Many of us are not eating badly because we don't care. Many families are eating badly because many of us are confused. We are confused by Instagram plates. We are confused by TikTok food trends. We are confused by labels that sound healthy but are not. And so I just want to say today's topic is what I have tagged trendy plates versus true nutrition. Trendy plates versus true nutrition. So, like I said, there's a lot of confusion. And one of the areas where this confusion is really hammering on us is through the media, whether it's on adverts, the TV, or even on social media. So many people are confused by what is convenient versus what is nourishing. Convenience. We are finding out that many of us at home are just looking for the quick fix when it comes to our nutrition, and this is killing us slowly. Our health doesn't just fail suddenly. Over time, our eating habits and the things we are putting in our body begin to show up through sickness and diseases. And if we don't take hold of it, slowly and quietly, our health is being compromised. Not overnight, like I just said, but through the meals we eat every time. Meal by meal, our health is being compromised. So today's conversation is not about dieting. I know many of us, especially the mothers, the women, we are very conscious about our weight. But today's episode doesn't have anything to do with dieting. It's not about weight loss. It's not about how you look good on the internet. Today's conversation is about true nutrition, the kind that keeps our children strong, our hormones balanced, energy being steady, and our families well in the long run. So let's be honest as we go forward in today's conversation. It's about trendy plates versus true nutrition. I know some of my listeners will be saying, Ifeno, which one is trendy plates? So let me just define what a trendy plate looks like. A trendy plate is food that looks good before it feeds well. A trendy plate is the food that looks good, it looks amazing before you even know if it will feed you well. It photographs well, it trends well, and it sells well. In this day where many people follow trends, even our nutrition is being compromised by trends. But this trendy plate often fails our body. Trendy plates are highly processed but branded as healthy foods. Highly processed foods which are branded as healthy and they are not. Trendy plates are usually low in real nutrients. They are high in fillers and not fiber. Trendy plates are designed for speed. We are in this time where everything wants to be fast. Everybody wants to be, so quick. So trendy plates are those foods and meals where you can easily whip it up, as you could say. But it's more of how it looks, the aesthetics, convenience. That word convenience is something I would like you to take note of, because many times what is convenient for us could be destroying us. What is convenient for our meal and nutrition could be bringing sickness and disease. So this is what trendy plates look like. They are created to actually appeal to us adults and not nourish our children. Let's think about it. We have colorful bowls with no protein. We have drinks that are named like Slim, Detox, Cleanse. We have snacks that are labeled as organic, but they are full of sugar. Meals that leave you hungry 1 hour later. Have you seen it? You take something. I'm not going to be mentioning names, but this is an episode for us to search our soul. I'm not here to judge everyone or anyone, but I'm just here to bring our attention, to bring our awareness on what is happening to our bodies, to our children, to our families. Because when we are not well, we cannot achieve any goal. When we are not well, we can't build strong families. So the problem is not that this food actually exists, because there will always be the good and the bad things as long as we are here on earth. The problem is when they become the foundation of our family eating. The problem is not that we have all these other foods that are trendy, and are not healthy. But the problem is when we make it a foundation to everything about our feeding. That's where the big problem is. So a plate can be trendy. People can, clap and everything is yummy and appealing to our taste buds. But those kind of foods would be empty. No nutrition, our bodies are growing weaker. So this is a wake-up call to us parents. We need to look at what is happening concerning our nutrition at home and let there be shifts. If we're going to have strong and healthy families, then we must focus more on true nutrition over trendy plates. So why are families falling for these food trends? Let's be honest, dear listener, we are actually tired. I know there are many times we are busy, we are tired. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that I don't eat out, but I don't make it a norm. I don't make it like every week or every day. No, I don't do that. Is it convenient for me to eat homemade prepared meals? No, but I have found out that in the long run, I am protecting my health and my well-being. Yes, it could be tiring. Yes, it could be stretchy, but we need to focus on our well-being and the well-being of our families. So, yes, we get tired. Yes, we get busy and we are overwhelmed. And many of our food companies know this. They know that we get busy, we get tired, we are overwhelmed. And that is why they keep selling speed to us instead of substance. So many food companies are not thinking about our health, dear listener. Many food companies are not thinking about building, our immunity to fight against diseases. Many food companies are selling more about convenience instead of nutrition. They are feeding and selling us labels instead of the truth. Many of these food companies know that parents want quick meals, and these quick meals don't help us in the long run. They know that moms are always looking for what is quick, what is fast. They know that we want food that looks right and feels approved. But these trends step in, and it looks like many of us have thrown our thinking caps. Where do you think our education should come in concerning our food, concerning what we eat? I usually say that one of the advantages of being enlightened and educated should reflect in every aspect of our lives, including what we feed our bodies on. And that will be an edge for every family, that the parents will not just go towards just convenience, but they will look for what truly nourishes our body and keeps us healthy and strong. And when we know better as parents, we will not follow just the loud voices, what is trending, but we will be wise. We will follow wise counsel, even in our nutrition as a family. So we need to follow more about our health and not respond to trends. Our bodies respond to consistency and balance. But what are we consistently feeding our bodies on? Are they trendy plates or true nutrition? Are we feeding our families and our children with what truly nourishes their bodies? Remember that children don't have full control concerning what they are given. We as the adults at home are the ones that shop, particularly mothers. Even if you have a chef or you have people that do your shopping for feeding, your exposure and education should inform what you should ask to be purchased for the nutrition of your family. You should not just leave it, to many of the people that help you and their choices. So we need to make wise choices. So what is true nutrition? What is true nutrition? Interestingly, true nutrition is not complicated. It is just that we have allowed trends to cover it up, to bury it. True nutrition has to do with food that nourish our cells and not just our appetites. Many times, many of us eat just for how our taste buds will feel. But our nutrition should be based on meals that will stabilize our blood sugar, that will help us grow, help our immunity to develop, help our mental capacity to be clear. True nutrition focuses on real food over processed foods that are close to their natural state. Now, when you look at the beginning, and I want to make reference to the book of Genesis, chapter 1 or chapter 2, and God created everything that man needed. And if you notice, we had more of trees, of herbs, of foods or fruits that were, very close to nature. And dear listener, that is what we should spend our monies to nourish our body for our well-being and that of our family. So true nutrition focuses more on eating foods that are very close to nature. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains. These are the things that would help us nourish the body. So real nutrition or true nutrition is about balance. It doesn't go to the extreme. It's about adequacy and not restriction. A true nourishing plate has a source of protein, natural carbohydrates, healthy fats, fiber, and all the micronutrients. Like I said, many of us that are graduates, we did biology, we did things that had to do with nutrition. We know the basic classes of food. That is what should constitute our true nutrition plates. Those are the things. So every meal must not be perfect. They might not have everything, but there are some basic things: vegetables, fruits. And one deception that many of us fall into, we feel that fruits, vegetables, and the things that we need for our healthy body are expensive. But try medications. Let's be honest, many medications many of us are pushing down our throats today are not cheap. And if only we could make some lifestyle changes in our nutrition. Those vegetables and fruits you feel are so expensive, flip it the other way and see how much you are going to be spending on medications for different health challenges. So let us be true to ourselves. Let us be honest to ourselves, and let's not just follow trends. Trends are just for the surface. Trends are just for what people will say. But will you risk your family's well-being and nutrition for trends? So this is why this episode is a wake-up call. We can't continue like this. A lot of families are going down through sickness and disease, and we do not want to pass it on to the next generation, because the truth is that what we do as parents, what we do as adults, are the habits our children will emulate. So if as a mother, my children always see me gulping down a bottle of soda every day, what do you expect? They will also want to follow. They will follow the example I am showing them. So we must not allow this in our homes. There should be a balance. I'm not saying you should take out the snacks, but there must be a balance to it, and we must focus more on true nutrition. So what is happening to our children and their bodies? Our children are not small adults. Our children are people whose bodies are still developing. Their bodies have building bones. Their brains are still developing. They have hormones that are still regulating. And through what we feed them, our children are forming lifelong eating habits. It's so sad that as it is today, there are some children that are down with diabetes as young as they are. So when we feed our children more on trendy foods that lack true nutrition, their energy crashes. They have reduced focus. They are hyperactive. Their immunity is weakened because they are always falling sick. So their relationship with food becomes distorted because we are not encouraging healthy habits for their dentition, what they eat, what they drink. A child doesn't need fancy packaging concerning food. A child doesn't need sugar disguised as fun. Many of us feel that until our children get that chocolate constantly fizzy drink, that is how they know that we love them. No. And this is just to let us know that our children don't know better than us. So we should make that right decision and help them shape healthy eating habits that will last them for a lifetime, that will help them as they grow into the adults that we desire for them. So nutrition is not punishment and it's not boring. Nutrition is protection. I'll take that again. True nutrition is not punishment. True nutrition is protection. How? Protecting our bodies from sickness and disease, protecting our bodies from the things that would, destroy our immunity against things, infections, and a lot of diseases that are out there. So what is the role of mothers and fathers? And this is not about blaming anyone, because someone must decide what comes into our homes and gets into our mouths. Our children don't actually shop, like I said. Our children don't really read labels. Before they read labels, maybe they have finished what you have bought. Our children eat whatever we make available for them. So as parents, especially moms, we need to set the food culture of our homes. We need to set the food culture of our homes. We need to set the lifestyle of what goes into our bodies and also be examples. We need to set that example for our children. We can't be telling our children, drink more water, and we are dwelling more on just tea, coffee, and they are not seeing us drink water. So this is not by force or by fear, but by example and structure. And this is not to say that you are going to remove all the treats. I spoke earlier saying there must be a balance. We just need to remove the confusion, because when children feel that soda is taking the place of water, and our body, as our biology or science says, is about 70% of water. So that is to tell us that we need to stay hydrated. So food that is nourishing and that brings about true nutrition needs to be simple, needs to be regular, and our children need to know that their health is quietly being built, by what we feed our bodies. Our health is seen in our everyday choices, from our ordinary kitchens, and our ordinary meals. They don't need to be complicated. They are just foods that are whole in nutrients and will keep our bodies healthy and strong for us to fulfill our dreams and become who we have been created to be. So, what are some practical shifts that can help us move from trendy plates to true nutrition? So let's make this practical. True nutrition, like I said earlier, is about cooking more often than ordering food. Cooking more often than ordering food. The truth about it is, many food companies are out to make profit. Very few of them think nutrition, but the truth is we mustn't make it a lifestyle to always order food. Another thing about true nutrition and cooking more often is that it's an opportunity for us to teach our children how to cook. And this is not a gender role. Whether your children are male or female, they should be able to cook. Anyone that is alive and is here should be able to have some life skills, and cooking skill is one of them. So the practical shift to true nutrition is that we need to cook homemade meals more often than ordering. We need to also learn how to read labels and ingredients that are listed on whatever we are purchasing. We need to take time, read slowly, know what you are buying. We need to choose also fullness over trendiness, like I have been saying. Repeating meals that are sustainable will help us prioritize our nourishment over, what is trending. So we might not need to be cooking fresh meals every day. That is not what I mean. You can turn leftovers into something more interesting. There have been times when you might have cooked rice, for example, with veggies, and it wasn't, you didn't finish it and you kept it in the fridge. The next time you are eating and you want to eat that leftover rice, you could add something else. You could add salad to it. You could add more protein to eat, whatever it is. But we need to prioritize cooking homemade meals, prioritizing our nourishment and our nutrition. You don't need to know the newest recipe, but if you can go ahead. What we need for true nutrition over trendy plates is wisdom, practical ways of how to enjoy our meals and still get nourishment. In the next episode, in 2 weeks' time, I'll be talking about budget-friendly meals. So make sure you look out for that and don't miss it. I think I'll be sharing some practical foods or what we can to make it real. So a beautiful plate is not the same as a nourishing one. You could have a meal that's, it looks so fantastic, filled with sugar and whatever, but there's no nourishment and it is destroying our health. A trendy meal is not the same as a healthy one, and we should be careful about convenience. Oh, it's more convenient to buy the soda over getting fruits that we could even juice or make a smoothie. So many times we allow convenience to take over our nutrition. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't take, other things apart from homemade meals, but I prioritize nourishment. I prioritize what will help my family, because in the long run, your health will be affected. And once you are down with an ailment or even sicknesses that are termed lifelong, it is something that we must be careful not to pass on to the next generation. So I want us to know that a trendy meal, what we see on Instagram or what people are posting or what people are advertising, we should not allow it to become the norm and the culture of our families. Our homes don't need foods that trend. Our homes need the truth of true nutrition. And remember, our children are watching us. Our children are molded by the choices we make. Will it be easy? No, it will not always be easy. I know how I keep pursuing my children about drinking water every day. I'm always asking them, where's your cup? I want to see the level of water you have taken, because we are to guide them, we are to help them. But we as parents, we also need to live by example, because our health is not just built on what looks good today, but on what will sustain us even tomorrow. So, dear listener, let's choose nutrition, let's choose nourishment, let's choose clarity, let's choose our health. quietly, consistently, and faithfully. And let's know that true nutrition will pay us and our family better and for generations to come over trendy plates. Thanks for joining us this week on the At Home with Ifeno podcast. Check us out on Instagram at Ifeno17 and on YouTube at Home with Ifeno podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch every new episode and leave us a comment so we can build a strong community. See you in 2 weeks' time.